Hello friends, family and internet people, and welcome to trial 5 of the university experiment with me, Sarah. So we're now over a month into university, and it means we're starting to get into the real deal. And exciting thing this week, we had our first ever test for health science, and also a whole lot of other crap happened, so let's get into it. This week was my busy week, so I had all four of my labs, which was exciting. Starting off with physics, so that meant we got to look at momentum and play on trolleys and try crash into each other and do stupid things like that. And so yeah, that was a pretty fun time. Next was my chemistry lab, where we got to do titrations, my favourite thing in the world. After having to do so many of them last year, I only had to do 2 of them, which was good. And it was exactly the same ones as we did last year, so it was easy and I knew what I was doing, and I never have to look at a titration equipment ever again. Well, this year. But yay! My third lab this week was cells. We looked at pond water and we did a gram stain of bacteria and just looked at a couple of other things under microscopes. And my last lab this week was for hubs, where we got to dissect a knee joint, not of a human but of a deer. That was pretty cool. We get out scalpels and take it to bits and shred it and cut it and play with the meat. And actually, purpose was to learn about the knee joint and all the intercapsular ligaments and stuff like that. But this whole week was leading up to the hubs test on Saturday morning. It was our first test, and it was a half an hour multi-choice 25 question. It went alright. Could say it could have gone better. It also could have gone worse. So, yeah. Let's just move on. Let's repress the memory of the hubs test. But, since hubs test was over, we needed to go celebrate. And, in order to go celebrate, we decided we'll go to Rob Roy's Dairy. And if anyone's ever been to Dunedin, you'll know Rob Roy's Dairy, because they have $2 ice creams, but that are like the size of double ice creams in Auckland, but they're like huge. But I managed to treat myself, and I got a $3 one, managed to get 2 scoops, and it was awesome. But just after that, the friend I was with, Abby, got a massive blood nose in the street, so we had to deal with that. And they're like, yeah, first hubs test, we're practically qualified doctors, we can deal with you. And so yeah, we spent 10, 15, 20 minutes. We spent 20 minutes trying to look after Abby. Today, as in Sunday, I also played touch for the Southgate competition, and that was lots of fun. We played 2 games, once against Salmon, once against Studham, and the first one against Salmon we won like 6-2 or something, and it was like amazing. Like, it was so much fun to be a part of, and like the guys were like amazing. And the second one we played against Studham and we lost, cry, but it was still a pretty good game. Like, we could have lost by a lot more, but we didn't. So yeah, that was cool. And then tonight I went to pre-dinner drinks, because every week someone has to go, and I thought I'd volunteer to go this week. So yeah, and then ended up having to sit at the top table and be very fancy. Not really, but it was different and be posh. And yeah, so that's been my week. I hope you are awesome and you stay awesome. Wish me luck for the next week, and I shall see you guys later.